Hello everybody and welcome back to another Blueprint video. My name is CJ and I'm one of the builders here at Blueprint, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a Legend League base that I built for a customer. He was willing to share the base with everybody, so shout out Lord Drake for sharing this with everybody. First I'm going to be talking a little bit about the base and why I chose this specific design and why I placed a few buildings the way they are. And then we're going to be diving into the replays and seeing the base in action. First of all, we went for a box style of a teaser instead of the typical anti-twos that you see, or maybe even diamonds. I chose to go for this teaser style box base. I figured this style could be good, especially to go higher in Legends. And I chose for an invisibility spell along with a rage tower. You don't see this combination quite often. You'd rather see rage and poison more often, but I chose for this invisibility tower because one small tiny mistake can cause a 1-star with these invisibility towers, and a 1-star in high legends is always a positive thing. And as you can see, it's I placed all the heroes down here near the town hall to make it even more toxic, and this rage tower is perfect. It covers all 3 multis, it covers 2 air expos, so it's absolutely annoying against Lalo and against E-Dragons or Hydra, which is quite common at around 500-700 range, I would say. And as you can see, the traps, I have the Tesla farm around the town hall to make it extra toxic. And the reason why I love these kind of box teaser style bases is because that you avoid these random super archer entries. The super archer entries are quite limited on a base like this. And as you can see, my traps are more focused towards these super archer entries because it's very common at the moment. As you can see, the bomb tower here perfectly stops any blizzards that come into here, and at the same time, quite often we see a super archer blimp being sent from here trying to go to the core to take out this whole core. This NATO is absolutely beautiful and it's covered by 2 bomb towers, so the super archers aren't going far with these bomb towers standing there. And this rage tower, absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, I have 2 black mines right here on each side. Those 2 black mines, the reason why I have them there is because a lot of blimps come as well from this angle. Some people send a Hound and send a blimp from here and try to clone over the wall here and try to get the town hall, try to get the multis, or at least one of the multis and the scatter, which is quite a good value, quite a good blimp, I would say. As you can see, the sweeper is annoying. If the blimp comes from here, it will get pushed by the sweeper perfectly, so it aligns to this double black mine. So as the blimp comes, it's gonna pop around here, and that's where the super wall breakers are gonna go towards here. So these giant bombs won't get triggered. The sneakies are gonna go towards here. The wall breakers are going to go towards here, and then the attacker is going to double clone right here probably, or right here for the town hall, and these giant bombs and small bombs should do the work against them. That's the reason for why the black mines are set up the way they are, and the reason why the giant bombs are the way they are. And yeah, I have giant bombs right here as well in case the attacker clones over, and these giant bombs take care of those super archers as well. So that's a bit about the base and why I have placed things the way they are, traps wise. Now in a bit we're going to go into the replays and watch what people actually do on this base and see how it defends and how every trap works. So now we're going to be watching the base in action. Here we have the first replay for you guys. And the attacker is coming in with a sort of a Blizzard Hydra with Inferno Babies in the mix as well. And this player decides to send a Blizzard. Obviously, he doesn't have a Super Archer blimp, so he decides to Blizzard right on top of the heroes here. And the nice thing is, they don't really get much other than Town Hall. I would say they get the heroes and the town hall, and that's it. They don't get any key defense, which is nice. They don't even get the invisibility tower behind the town hall. So that invisibility tower has enough time to recharge and trigger once again for further in the attack. As you can see, he takes out the town hall and he decides to spam the Hydra so he doesn't go into the sweepers, rather coming behind the sweeper, which is quite a good idea, I would say. And he uses his heroes at the bottom to funnel them so they go straight into the middle. And as you can see, that invisibility spell very nicely diverts these dragons away, and the archers from the CC pulls some dragons to the archers, obviously. And here we go, we see the Rage Tower in action. The Rage Tower with the multis and the expos absolutely shred through these dragons, as you can see, and along with the monolith as well. As you can see, slowly but surely, every single Inferno baby and every single dragon dies pretty quickly, I would say. And here we go, slowly the core is completely taking care of these attacking troops. As you can see, he sent the RC from 3 o'clock as well to get the scatter from 3, but she doesn't survive that long. And as you can see, this turns out to be quite a nice defense, around 80%, I think 81%, yeah, around 81%, which is not bad at all. Pretty good defense. So we're gonna watch now the second replay and see a different kind of attack. For the second replay, we have a little Super Bowler smash attack for you guys. And the attacker decided to start his Queen and Warden near this cannon right here. As you can see, that Tesla quite nice, started triggering and hitting the healer. Here we go, he drops the Warden with the Queen. I think the idea for his smash was he was going to send the Flinger for the scatter down here, and he was going to walk and get the Town Hall with the Queen, and then smash into here, I'm guessing. But as you can see, it didn't go quite according to his plan. We have the Skellies being annoying, perfectly annoying. And here we go, the Queen, and he dropped the Flinger, and look at the Queen. She didn't step for the Town Hall, she went for the storage, as the storage is reachable from this side, which is quite nice. It affects the pathing of the Queen. Those small little details are quite important when it comes to a base, in my opinion. And as you can see, the Flinger now basically doesn't really do much because it follows around the Queen, and the Queen is getting these buildings, so the Flinger is just not doing much. As you can see, it's just following the Queen, not doing much. So he decides to adapt and send the smash in from here with the King funneling, and the Flinger is supposed to get the Town Hall. He has a Skelly spell, but he doesn't use it to trigger the Town Hall. I think this guy forgot that the Flinger doesn't target the Town Hall if it's not triggered. But as you can see, this is also again beautiful timing with the CC coming out and getting distracting the Queen while the Inferno is beaming down on the healers, which is quite nice. And as you can see, the Super Bowlers are walking outside, but the archers lure them a little bit back inside. As you can see as well, the Flinger is slowly stepping up for that Invis Tower, and Town Hall isn't triggered, so bam, and that triggers the Town Hall, and bye bye Flinger. And as you can see, the smash dies quite quickly in the core because of, once again, that Rage Tower. Those multis under Rage are very underrated, but they do a lot of damage under Rage. And as you can see, they shred through the Queen pretty quickly as well. And the smash from the top there, the King getting destroyed by the Monolith. And there we go, Queen went to ability, and those archers got taken care of quite quickly. And yeah, those Yetis die. He still has a freeze and invis, which he didn't get to use because everything died. But other than that, that's all she wrote for this attack. You can see this, the base is quite nice for smash. He decides to swag the spells on top of the CC, but unfortunately this was not a triple. And once again, a 76% defense, which is quite nice. And we're going to come in with another replay for you guys with a different kind of attack to see the base in action once again. For this replay, we're going to be showing you guys a Queen Charge Lalo attack on this base. As you can see, it's not really a chargeable base, I would say. It's quite annoying to charge. But here we have Hysteria from Just Clan, one of my dear friends, attacking a customer of mine. As you can see, he decides to charge the Town Hall. He sends his Queen like from 6 to go towards the Town Hall, and he decides to Yeti bomb the scatter shot here. He sends his he sends a Kokoloon to check for any black mines, and the blimp makes it safely to that scatter shot. As you can see, Queen steps up for the king, and the plan is slowly he's going to charge the town hall. His plan was quite nice, to be honest, but it fell short a bit. As you can see, the skellies come out, the Invis Tower gets triggered. Quite nice timing for him, to be honest. And he waits for the town hall to go down, waits for the for the poison to not die, but he sends the wall breaker anyways, and the wall breaker opens the wall beautifully, and the queen can step in and charge the core. And this is the interesting part. Charging this core, you would think it's quite easy since it's multis, but these raged up multis do damage, trust me. Along with the expos, you cannot just expect the queen to easily manage through. And look at the timing here, beautiful timing with the CC in the rage tower itself. So that was quite nice. So they deal extra damage in that rage spot, and as you can see, queen is slowly losing ability right away, especially since he's already raged. He's out of rages now at this point. Queen quickly lost health, and now he starts to Lalo from the top. So quite nice plan, very nice plan. In hindsight, it should have worked, but the monolith targeted the queen, and that's all she wrote for that queen. She's dead in the water, and now we have the Lalo coming in for this monolith. And once again, if you guys remember at the start, I showed you guys where the NATO was. The NATO is quite annoying for this Lalo because it just sits, the loons just sit in the NATO while the air defense picks it off on every single loon, as you can see right there. The air defense is just having fun, and quite a high percentage. We would have loved to see a little bit less of a percentage here, but this was quite a nice plan. It fell just a bit short, but once again the base held quite nice, even though it's not designed exactly for queen charges, but it still held good. And we're coming with one more replay before we end the video off, just to see a different kind of attack once again on this base. So now for the final replay, I'm going to be showing you guys a Super Archer Hydra attack on this base. Earlier I showed you guys the base. I had the double black mines between the scatter and the builder hut, as I predicted that people would send the blimp more towards from the archer tower and trying to get it towards here and popping the clone around here to get the maximal value. But this guy decided to do something else. He decided to send the Hound and the blimp directly into the air defense like that. That's something I did not predict. And once again, you cannot predict how everybody's going to do their Super Archer blimps. That's why I like this style of base more against these attackers. But as you can see, he drops it right there and clones and tries to get the Town Hall, the Scatter Shot, and the multi. But the way he dropped the blimp makes it so he doesn't really get the multi, and with Super Archer attacks, it's quite important to get all the value you can get because you're using all the spells. So in this scenario, he's obviously not going to get that multi, and that is a very positive thing for a defender. If he cannot get all the value, the defense is going to be coming through. So as you can see, he only gets the Scatter Shot and the Town Hall. He doesn't get anything. He doesn't get anything else other than the Scatter Shot and the Town Hall. So he sends the heroes from 9 o'clock, and he for some reason drops the RC right down there and the Hydra right into the Eagle. It's quite interesting way of attacking, but the Rage Tower gets triggered quite soon. Yep, there it is. And the CC Hound comes out, distracts all the dragons, and the Raged Up Inferno, Raged Up Expo just shreds through these dragons right away. And the Monolith as well, just doing work against them. And as you can see, the Queen, there she goes dead as well. And yeah, and slowly the attack is dying out, as you can see. And the spell tower here is recharging, which is quite nice. And I absolutely love this core. This core is very nice against charges, against spam attacks, against Super Bowler. Is quite nice to make sure that Rage Tower covers as much as possible, but also making sure that you don't give up too much zap value. That is quite important. And as you can see, slowly but surely the attack is dying out, and we have around once again 81% defense. That is quite the defense you're looking for, around 5700, 5800 range. So perfect defense right here. So these were all the replays we had for you guys today. We lost a couple of replays, unfortunately, to maintenance break. We had some nice replays ready for you guys. 1-star defense, a couple of 60% defenses. Well, because of the maintenance break, we unfortunately lost those replays and we couldn't show them to you guys. But you can copy this base for yourself. Link is going to be in the description down below. You can copy it, you can use it for yourself. This base did quite well for my customer, around 5770. That was the range he was at. And it defended quite well for him, and I hope it does for you guys as well. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out. It helps us out massively, and helps us also make new videos. Gives us a bit of motivation. And if you guys do purchase anything in game, make sure to use code BLUE. That as well helps us out. And I hope you guys have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.